First, they got a nearly $800,000 soccer field. Now, GITMO inmates allowed to go on Match.com. Mohammed Rahim al-Afghani is accused of being one of bin Laden's right-hand men. And now, he's looking for love online, and he's getting a response. His profile revealed in letters to his lawyer. Here he writes, quote, "This is terrible news about Ashley Madison. Please remove my profile immediately. I'm going to stick with Match.com. Even though you say it's for old people, there is no way I could do Tinder in here." Is this for real? J.D. Gordon is a former Pentagon spokesperson and a retired Navy commander. J.D., could this possibly be accurate?
Hey, Brian, good to see you. Well, this is a publicity stunt. I've been to Guantanamo over 30 times, and I've seen a lot of publicity stunts. This one takes the cake. Basically, his lawyer sets up the account for him, and then when he gets publicity, the lawyer releases a bunch of letters from the detainee to the lawyer, basically trying to paint him as a sympathetic character. Look, he's even talking about Caitlyn Jenner in positive terms, saying, why is she a Republican? You know, she ought to spray tan her legs. But ironically, Brian, al-Afghani would be the first guy to throw Jenner off the roof of the closest tall building.
Possibly. By the way, he goes on to say, if this in fact is true, how can a racist run for president, meaning Donald Trump? He bankrupted the USFL and now wants to bankrupt the U.S. Really? GITMO detainees remember the USFL? A lot of Americans don't remember the USFL.
Right. You know, these letters from the detainee to the lawyer are really well coached. It's almost like the lawyer's stream of consciousness. He's based in Cleveland, which is why you see some jokes in there about LeBron James. So this is a lawyer publicity stunt. Most of the lawyers did this a decade or so ago, but this guy's relatively new, so he still has a lot of fire in the belly to try to get his message out.
JD, just so everyone at home could understand the cost of GITMO, the estimated total cost of holding detainees and getting all these extras for 2014, $397 million. That's $2.6 million per detainee. In the 2011 budget, the DOD paid $750,000 for the field I referred to in the open. Now, here's the big picture. The president wants to move these guys into America, where conceivably, if we're going to go by our laws, some of them can be walking free because they don't have the standard evidence needed in criminal cases.
Brian, that's exactly right. Out of those 116 detainees there now, if they're moved into the United States, the judges will have the final say if they're locked up, not President Obama. And you know what? We don't have a lot of evidence to keep them. So a lot of those 116 would walk out of prison, including this guy al-Afghani, bin Laden's special assistant. There's not a lot of evidence to keep him, but that doesn't mean he's not dangerous.
That's true. Of course he's dangerous, and he actually should get the death penalty. But of course, if the president wants to move them on shore, this actually plays to his narrative. J.D. Gordon, thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. Coming